Hey everyone, and good evening, and welcome to the stream. It is me, ShellshockPrime, and tonight we are going back into the Sonic Handheld Eras tour, but this time we are making it to a brand new stop. This time we are going to be starting up the Game Boy Advance era, where we're going to be playing through 3 games on the Game Boy Advance. Sonic Advance 1, 2, and 3. But tonight, it's just Sonic Advance, where we're going to do, I'm going to see how many characters I do tonight, because normally with this series, the plan is to do just one character, and that's Sonic. However, for this game, I have to take a different approach, because I have to beat, in order to get the true ending, I have to have all 7 Chaos Emeralds and beat the game with all 4 characters in order to unlock the last stage of the game. And then from there, that'll be it. So, and then also, for all I have left aside from that is Pac-Man World 2 repack on Sunday, which I'm looking forward to playing that one. But today, we're going to do Sonic Advance. So tonight we're going to do Sonic Advance, and we're going to get through the game. I'm going to see just how many characters I can beat the game with tonight, because I need to beat the game with all 4 characters. But here's the thing. You don't have to get all 7 Chaos Emeralds with all 4 characters. Whatever Chaos Emeralds you get is going to be shared between all 4 characters. So, good to see you, Racer Batman. Good to see you, Super Big Kaiju. Good to see you, Nova. Good to see you, Kevin. Today is Friday. We made it to Friday, July 24th, 2026. And we're going to get through the next 3 Sonic games on the Game Boy Advance. So we're starting with Sonic Advance. So this the handheld Eras tour continues on. So Sonic Advance is tonight. Doing good. That's good to hear. So Sonic Advance is tonight, and we're gonna do Sonic Advance 2 and Advance 3 at a later date. And then at some point later this year, I will be doing Sonic Rush and Sonic Rush Adventure. Then the 2 Sonic Rivals games on PSP, then the DS version of Sonic Colors, and then Sonic Generations on 3DS, and then we're done with the marathon. But yeah, so what's my history with Sonic Advance? Oh, you like Sonic? Awesome. So what's my history with Sonic Advance? Well, here's my history with Sonic Advance. I remember at school, this was in early 2003. I was in high school at the time, and I remember giving one of my best friends from high school, Fusion Warrior. I gave her a Pokemon card. I believe it was a Happy Birthday Pikachu. I gave it to her, and she gave me Sonic Advance just as a thank you. And I played it, and I loved it. At the time, I just loved it. I could not get enough of it. It was around and I remember I was playing it around winter break around that time. It was 2003, it was winter break. We had a week off of school, and I was playing a lot of Sonic Advance on my Game Boy Advance. Back then, the SP wasn't even announced or even out yet, so I still had the Game Boy Advance, the original model. So, I remember playing it, and so this is not my first playthrough, and the same thing will be said about Sonic Advance 2. Sonic Advance 3 will be my first playthrough, because I've never actually beaten that one. But I want to stream these games. So I do love the Sonic Advance games that I played, but I just got to play Sonic Advance 3. I'm very curious to see your thoughts on Sonic Advance 3 when the time comes. We'll see. We'll see it when the time comes. That one's different, and I did look up Sonic Advance 2, and with that one, I do, unlike this game, I do not need to beat the game with all the characters. just one, which I'll stick to Sonic. And for Sonic Advance 3, I only have to beat the game with one character and their partner, which in that case, I'm going to use Sonic, and I'm just going to say it right now. The team that I'm going to go with for Sonic Advance 3 will be Sonic and Tails. Yo, this game's peak. Yeah, good to see you, Dragon. Yeah, Sonic Advance, I have a lot of nostalgia for this game. Like, I own the first two. I don't own 3. If I decide to do retro hunting again, and if I decide to get myself a copy of Sonic Advance 3 for the Game Boy Advance, I would like that. I would also like to get a copy of Sonic Rush Adventure for the DS, which I don't own that one. I own Sonic Rush, because that was one of my first DS games. I never got Sonic Rush Adventure. In the future, I would like to do Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood, but that one is going to be separate. That's its own playthrough. Also, good to see you, Noble Boy. But I love the Sonic Advance games. I've played 1 and 2, like I said, but part 3, not as much. But give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Just my mom just happened to pop in the room. But anyway, but I'm looking forward to playing these games. Like, I'm going to be playing this one right now. So let me go ahead and get it ready. And let me just check the volume mixer. All right. If it gets loud, I'll lower it, because you know how Sega games can be. So, the thing about this game is finding the Chaos Emeralds or the special stages is a bit tricky. Yeah, THQ was publishing a lot of Sega games on the Game Boy Advance. You know what's funny? Crazy Taxi and 18 Pro Wheeler for GameCube, Xbox, and PlayStation 2, those were published by Acclaim. Because this is when Sega was starting to go third party. This game released on the same day as the GameCube version of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, so... Alright, let me get everything set. I actually, you were able to make your own profile in this. It's like when you press start, you hear this track. You have a Chow Garden, but the only way to do Chow Garden is through connecting it to Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. I am not doing any time limits, mainly because it's a pain in the ass just to look for the special springs, which take you to special stages. With the exception of the ice area, it's 1 per act. Like, the ice area has 1 in each act, because there's 7 of them. Because obviously 7 Chaos Emeralds. But yeah, like I said, you don't have to get all the Chaos Emeralds for each character, because it's all shared. So if Sonic misses a few emeralds, Tails, Knuckles, or Amy can get the other ones. You have 4 playable characters. You have Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. I have to beat the game with all 4 characters to get the true ending. But in terms of getting the Chaos Emeralds, you can get it with 1 character, but some emeralds are better suited with getting them with Tails and Knuckles. Like Tails or Knuckles. Amy's probably like not the best when it comes to getting the emeralds, but you can get most of the emeralds with Sonic though. You can. And that's what we'll do. But I hope everybody's doing good today. This is called Neo Green Hill, but it's a beach. Oh, I thought that the music would still keep going. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Just my mom. You're playing Marvel Tokon Beta? Oh, nice. Are you able to get in? Because I heard people were having trouble trying to get in. Hey, Sone. Yeah, this is a beach. Not like a, like a green grassy area. It's not like actual Green Hill Zone. So, it's part of an island, yeah. So, my main thing is that it's gonna be a struggle trying to find like the emeralds. I know that the first spring that I'm looking for, you don't need to, it's past the checkpoint, but not the one that I was at just now. Maybe this one. I need to get into the top half. Also, give me a second, please. Yeah, sorry, it's just my mom just asking me a question. I do not like the fact that, like, trying to look for the special stages is just complicated. I'm trying to stay on the top half. Got an extra life. And another. Yeah, because the first one appears in this act. Just gotta find them. Heals would be better for this. Where is it, though? I'm trying to find this spring. Give me 1 second, please. Sorry again. I may have to redo this because I gotta do this again. You never play this one? Ah. We'll try again. We'll try it again. Just gotta find it. Let me make a save state right here. Yeah, we have the electric shield here too. But I lost it. Let me just do it right here. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right, so let's. I think I missed where I was supposed to go. Hold on, I'm sorry, bro. Give me a moment. All right. You know, I'm just gonna reset this and do it again because I'm having issues trying to figure out where this is. Because like it get like I don't want to switch to Tails. I want to beat the game with Sonic first. All right. I don't know why I'm having trouble with this. Oh. There we go. I think this could potentially be it. Like, this, not that spring, but just the general area. Oh, that actually wasn't it. Fuck. Then where is it then? Then where is the spring at? Yeah, well, let's just do it. All right, we'll reset one more time. I want to see if I can actually, like, get it this time. Let's try again. And let's hope that this works. So fuck Sony Mortal Token doesn't work on Steam Deck because of anti-cheat, which yeah, Linux has an issue. It's less of that and more of an anti-cheat thing. So it's, I know obviously like it's cool to dunk on Sony right now, which as they should, but it's not a Sony problem. You may think it is. It's actually not. It's actually an anti-cheat problem. I hate having to. I hate the fact that I'm actually having to kind of defend Sony for this one, but in reality, I'm actually not. I'm just pointing out the fact that it's actually not a Sony problem. It's the fact that there's an anti-cheat issue that that needs to be fixed on Steam Deck. So, just want to at least like bring that up to you. That's all. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Again, sorry, just my mom. My mom just coming back in here. For fuck's sakes, I didn't want to do that. I don't know. Did not want to fucking do that. Alright. What the fuck was that? Wow! Holy shit! I'm sorry, that was funny. Oh my god, what the fuck? I'm sorry, but that was so fucking funny. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh man. Wow, what the fuck? Oh my god, what the fuck? Holy shit. Okay, I gotta get it together. Sorry. Wow, holy crap. Wow. Oh my god. Alright. At least I clipped it. I'm glad I fucking clipped that shit. Wow. Let me load the save. I can't believe that happened. Wow. Like, I just can't believe that fucking happened. I'm sorry. That just took me out of it. I need a minute. Yeah, I just need a minute. Alright, let's do it. Give me 1 second. Alright. Damn. Oh yeah. Yeah, because I know they announced the Strider 2 action figure. which I would like to get. I think it's past this checkpoint. Let me just save at this checkpoint. Yep. I need a bit of momentum. Alright, let's try this again. The thing is, I need to find a way to get up there. Trying to get up there. It's tough. I don't want to switch to Tails. Because I'm trying to do this as Sonic and not Tails. Oh, give me 1 second. Pause, please. Sorry again. Just trying to figure out how to get up there. I just want to get up there. Ah. I'm trying to figure this out. I'll go back to the top path. What I sort of realized is that this game is sort of a bridging between modern Sonic as a classic Sonic game. Yep. Give me 1 second. All right. Let's stay right here. Fucking finally. Here we go. Not really. At least not for me, not really. Pocket Adventure was a good game. These are the special stages that we have. You have to collect as many rings as possible. But you might actually miss some rings. But I would like to get more than the threshold. There we go. Now we gotta get 120 rings. Oh wait, I think that's a spring. I'll keep that in mind for the future, Noble Boy. Oh, wait. Go back. I don't like this. I don't like these special stages. I love this game, but I never liked these special stages. Give me 1 second, please.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, it's just my mom is asking me questions, that's all. I don't know what I picked up, but I'll take it. Failure. Oh, so when you pass a trick, okay. All right. Oh, okay. I wanted to get those rings. I didn't want to miss any of them. Damn it. I'll take it.
You win.
Oh, that was it. I thought there was a third section. We'll take it. We got it. We gotta continue. Now we finally move on. There's no spring in this stage though. Or the next one. The next. What the fuck? Oh, OBS. I don't know what happened there, but so the next spring won't be until Act 2 of the next stage. And it won't be as hard to get as with Sonic though. Because I did look it up, it's just trying to actually get to the spots gets tricky. One of the ice springs is actually like really hard to get unless you're Tails or Knuckles. But it's better with Tails than Knuckles. It's Eggman.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Got him. Let's go. Not Jaws music. And the capsule falls down there. Good.
You win.
All right. Secret base zone. We won't find the spring here, but it's in Act 2. Give me 1 second. Again, sorry about that. It's my mom. Let's go back. Oh, that sucks. Oh, on the PC. What you pretty much missed was me struggling to try to get to the special stage, and I finally got there. There's a PSN outage. Not surprised. Let me get the checkpoint. But the next special stage should be coming up in the next act. There we go. So that's Act 1. Kind of gives me a bit of a Metropolis Zone vibe. Ow. Give me 1 second. Just want to make sure everything's good. But yeah, the PSN outage. So we gotta find a way to get up there. I do like the music for this stage. Oh yeah, we had the mystery box, the mystery ring box. I did see that ice pick. Oh, fuck, ad break. Yeah, because I noticed that there was an ad break. But yeah, I did see that ice pick. It's actually pretty cool. I'm looking forward to getting it. It seems like it's a one shot, but maybe if it does well, we'll probably get more. Because it was announced during, it was rumored, and I think there was a leak, but it was announced today at San Diego Comic-Con. So there was a lot of news that came out of Comic-Con. Oh, one moment, please. Remember, if you have a parent who unfortunately has to deal with dementia, you got to take care of them. Make sure to do so and take care of them with respect. It's what I do with my mom, and it's something. And it's like, again, if anyone wonders why I always have to step away randomly, that's why. That or other things, but it's what I have to deal with. But again, I'm sorry about like just randomly just like stepping away and like this, but it's what I have to do. It's what I gotta do. Anyway, let's just make sure we know what we're doing here. No, yeah. Yeah, the ad break's over, so. I think it's up there. I honestly think it's up there. I just have to figure out how to, like, just gotta get some momentum. No, that's actual life. But yeah, I'll get that. So right now I'm trying to find a spring. This part would be better if I had Knuckles. But I think that's the way I need to go. Not there. Oh, it's up there. Oh, but I know what I'm supposed to do. This could, yeah, because I can see that this could easily be missed. Got it. Number 2. Get 70 rings. Here we go. The bright side is if I do this with Sonic, I don't have to do this with the other characters. Unless there's any emeralds I missed with Sonic. Sorry, this is a fly. Nice. Or was that a... All right, cool. 140 rings. All right. But I also got to maintain it and not get hit. Oh, I just saw what that was. That was a Chow. I didn't see what it was before because the perspective was not great for me. I'll take it because I already got the threshold. There we go. So now that's 2 Chaos Emeralds. So the next one is in Act 1 of the next zone. Eggman should not be far. I like this stage though. I like the music. Boss time.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Gotcha. And Eggman's down. Also, that will never crush you to death.
You win.
It'll just move you out of the way. Like, but it will act like Sonic got hit. This is another stage where I do have to look for the special spring. Like, you could do this stage with Tails, but like it's recommended to do this with Sonic. It's recommended with Tails, but you could do this with Sonic. This feels like if Carnival Night and Casino Night Zone had a baby. Yeah, I need a good spin dash momentum. Damn, that was actually close. I would like to be on the top level. And stay on the top level, if anything. I'm surprised this game's not on NSO, but then again, at the same time, I'm also not surprised. Because of the THQ shit. Because outside of Japan, THQ published this and many other Sega games on the Game Boy Advance. Like, Sonic Rush does not have this problem because Sega published Sonic Rush on the DS themselves, as well as every other like Sonic game. It's just for whatever reason the THQ era published Sonic games were just that. It was just an era. Well, I do too. But if Sega could figure things out, but they kept saying how like there are fans that are not interested. And my response to that is, what fans? Which fans said that? Because I would love a Sonic Advance collection and a collection that has like the Sonic Rush games, even Sonic Colors for the DS, and Sonic Generations 3DS. And if they ever do like Lost World on like modern platforms, like if they remaster it for whatever reason, what they should do is they should also have the 3DS version, but they're probably not. All right. Oh, there it is. There we go. 80 rings. Okay. Got it. Let's not lose any rings. Gotta make sure. All right. They're keeping her Rush backstory instead, yeah. Damn it, I Nice. We got more than enough. Keep it going. I don't know why I'm collecting them. I'm not really focusing on Chow Garden right now. But we got the emerald.
You win.
That's 3. I know that the composer for Sonic Rush is the Jet Set Radio composer. I don't know if he did Rush Adventure. I know he just did the original Sonic Rush. Okay, so we don't have to worry about the special stages until we get to the next level, which will have, it'll be the only one to have both acts. He didn't do Rush Adventure? Okay. Just Rush. And I know that like the majority of the soundtrack, I don't know if there are different stages in the DS Sonic Colors, but I know that they do use the same tracks for the most part. I actually tried it out before, but I haven't actually gone through the whole game. Because I only bought Sonic Colors on the Wii back in the day. Because what I thought that Sonic Colors for the DS was. Let me turn off my AC. What I thought that Sonic Colors for the DS was going to be before I actually got to see how it looked like. I thought it was going to be more of the same. I thought it was going to be like a I knew it was going to be a 2D version of Sonic Colors, but I didn't think it was going to be a Rush 3 at the time, but it was. It kind of made sense that it was, given the fact that they did get Dimps to work on the game. But Dimps was also working on Sonic 4 Episode 1. I would not be surprised if Sonic Rush for the DS is not Sonic Rush. Sonic Colors for the DS is better than Sonic 4. Of course, Sonic Rush for the DS is better, but I'm certain Sonic Colors for the DS is better than Sonic 4. I think Amy's in the DS version. She was not in the Wii version. The Wii version was just Sonic and Tails, as well as the Wisps. I know that Generations on the 3DS has different stages. Sonic OS DS is actually pretty good. And that's good. I'll say this, because I know that Generations has some of this. It has the only stage that it shares is Green Hill Zone. The rest of the stages are exclusive to the 3DS version. Casino Night is the Sonic 2 stage. And the Sonic and Knuckles stage is Mushroom Hill. Then we have a Sonic, like we have Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, which it's Emerald Coast and Radical Highway. Like we eventually do get Radical Highway but it's in the Shadow Generations, and it makes sense because Radical Highway does not make sense with Sonic. It makes sense with Shadow because Sonic you cannot use Sonic in that stage. It will be soon, because there's Sonic Advance 2 and 3, and then there's Rush. I'll be playing through Rush Adventure, Colors DS, and Generations 3DS on my 3DS capture card. I'm gonna see if I know anyone who I could borrow Rush Adventure and Colors DS. I gotta see who I know has both of those, so that I could borrow them, and then because I have Rush, and I have Generations 3DS. All right. So for both of these stages, I need to get through them. I need to get through them and get the Emerald. I need to get the special stages here. There's one in each act. But apparently one of the ones that I'm going to find are going to be the worst one. I'm not sure if it's this one or the one after. I'm gonna try to stay on top if possible, but it's probably not gonna. If I could try to stay on the top level, that'd be fantastic. I do like the music here. It's relaxing, it's calming. Oh, we found it. $80 rings. Gonna get as many rings as possible, but unfortunately, I don't want to lose rings, though. Fuck. I wonder what would people say is the best handheld Sonic game, like a handheld exclusive Sonic game. Game Boy Color. Someone made a decent Game Boy Color Sonic. It would have been funny if, like, if Sega would have actually ported Sonic Pocket Adventure to Game Boy Color. Would the Game Boy Color have handled it? Otherwise, they would have had to make a... They would have had to make a dedicated Sonic game for the Game Boy Color. Was Neo Geo... I know people would say the Neo Geo Pocket Color was like the first like platform where we got a Sonic handheld game that's not made by Sega. But then again, I don't think that's true. You wanna know why I don't think that's true? Gamecom exists. We had Sonic Jam with the Gamecom. It's bad, I know. But, do we even count that? Or should we just count the Neo Geo Pocket Color as the actual first handheld to have a Sonic game that isn't on a Sega platform? Because Game Gear is the first one, but that's Sega. Neo Geo Pocket Color is SNK. But do we count Gamecom? That's my question. Not that I care, but I just want to know. I'm kind of curious. All right, so we got the 4th Chaos Emerald. We got the damn 4th Chaos Emerald. 3 more to go. Oh my God, Sonic Chronicles Dark Brotherhood. Yeah, NES have more colors than Game Boy, but Game Boy Color made up for that. Because that's a huge debate right there. Do people count Game Boy Color as like its own dedicated, do people count Game Boy Color as its own dedicated like handheld? Or is it like just an expansion of the Game Boy? Because Game Boy Pocket was just the expansion of the Game Boy. It's just smaller Game Boy that fits right into your pocket. Bubble. Yeah, the Neo Geo Pocket Color is more powerful than the Game Boy Color. That goes without saying. But I do think that the Game Boy Color was more than capable of having like a decent Sonic game of its own. We have to actually go in the water, but not in that spot. Not with the spikes. There we go. But we have another one. Game Boy Color had more RAM, but Neo Geo Pocket Color had better CPU. I guess each platform had like their own strength and weakness. Because I know like for Super Nintendo versus Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo was powerful in everything except I believe they had, I don't remember, it was less RAM. Or it could have been something else. There was one thing that the Genesis does that's speed, yeah. Hence the blast processing. So now we're in Act 2. We gotta look for... Damn, that actually fucked me up. Apparently, this one is the worst one to find the Chaos Emerald, or rather, the special stage. Out of all the special stages in the game, it's the worst one. Even if you have like, even if you're using Tails or Knuckles. Yeah, there's Elden Ring, but there's also Orbitals. Which I do want to get that game, and I'm going to stream it, because I'm going to stream that with Silver, since that's a co-op game. How can you forget? It's okay. But yeah, I am gonna get Elden Ring on Switch too. Like, it's $80, but it has the DLC. But I will eventually do, I'll eventually do Elden Ring. And the thing is, like, buying Elden Ring on Steam, unless it's on sale, it's pretty much the same price. Like, it's... Oh, wait, I found it. Oh, there we go. Let's go. Let's do it. 90 rings. They're gonna get harder. Like, I'm not really caring too much about, like, the Chow Garden stuff right now. Maybe down the road, but... We gotta do it again. I messed up. Gotta make sure that I get the rings. Nice technique. We got 107 rings. I asked Google when they thought the best Sonic games were. It names there's 3: Sonic Pocket Adventure, Sonic Rush, Sonic Advance. I mean, they're good handheld games, but in terms of the best Sonic games ever, I don't know about that. Best portable games, okay. Yeah, definitely best portable for sure. Like, they'll be up there. The bright side is that I don't have to do this with Tails, Knuckles, or Amy after I get all the emeralds. I just have to beat the game with them. Damn it, no. Sonic's remaking Sonic 2 Game Gear called Gear Shift. Yeah, I think I've seen that. Got it. Let's go. That's 5. 2 more to go. And then I don't have to worry about the Chaos Emeralds anymore. Just 2 more. I do wonder where, canonically, where would these games take place? And if I have to assume, like, I think that this would have to take place after Adventure 1, but before Adventure 2. And I think Advance 2 would take place directly after that. I think all 3 games take place. I think Advance 1 and Advance 2 take place before Adventure 2. And I'm thinking that Advance 3 takes place before Heroes. Boss time.
Prepare to strike now.
Oh, this boss, by the way, this boss fucking sucks. You have to get on the platform in time in order to hit him. Oh. And you also have to get to the air.
Prepare to strike now.
Now they say Sonic Rush is the best.
Prepare to strike.
Let's try again. That's why I'm worried about jumping too early, because I would get hit.
Prepare to strike now.
Because I need to land on top of the platform. Good. All right. Ow. I remember back then not liking this boss fight. I barely got him. Good. Oh, he's summoning more icicles. Get the ring, get the ring. Got him. This boss fucking sucks. But we did it. I mean, technically it's true. Technically it's true. Now I gotta figure out which act is in the next one. Oh, it'll be Act 2. So we'll proceed through this stage as normal, then we'll look for the spring in Act 2. I'm not talking about that spring. I'm talking about the big special spring. I think I kind of prefer like the old school way of getting the rings, where you could find some multiple big rings in the same stage, or if like you have 50 rings and you pass a checkpoint and then like you see a sparkle, or a ring at the end of the stage. I kind of prefer the old school ways. Imagine if Sonic Pocket Adventure was remade, but it looks like Sonic Mania. Oh fuck! This stage has so many death traps. I'm trying to think of what would be a gimmick that has not been, like a stage gimmick that hasn't been tried yet, that Sega should experiment in a 2D Sonic game. Because I feel like they overuse some of the same archetypes, like having a grass area, having a sky area, having a casino, like a power plant of sorts, a desert. It's like when people criticize the type of stages we get from Mario, but people have been criticizing like the type of stages we get for Sonic, because there are some similarities in multiple games. This is where Sonic, you see what I just did right there? Sonic Mania took that. Where you spin around. Same sound effect too. Fuck. It was. Now more speed. And the end of the stage should be right here. Yep. Now we gotta start looking for the next spring. Want to make sure that I know what I'm doing here. Oh, that would squish me to death. Just want to make sure everything's all good here. Go. Ow. Let's hope I'll be able to get it. I think that's a good spot. There it is. This was number 6. Forgot this. Why did I do that? I think if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have gotten hit. I'm gonna make sure I'm at the right spot. Let me try that again. Nice. Nice technique. 114 rings. How many we need now? We need 180. Okay. Sure. Alright, we've got enough. So now we only need one more Chaos Emerald. Just one more Chaos Emerald. Man, this game is so fucking good though. I just don't like, the only thing I don't like is the way you have to get the emeralds, but other than that, I think it's a really good game. I thought that was gonna be a spring that go on the top now. So now we just gotta finish the rest of the stage and then get to the boss. Boss time?
Fighters ready. Engage.
It's Mecha Knuckles. You should see, wait till you see the intro to this fight when you play as Knuckles. We're not done yet. It's the second half of it. And Eggman just runs away, because of course he does. Best zone and best jam? Yes. But the question now is, which act does the spring appear in? This one or in Act 2? I'm assuming it's gonna be Act 2. Alright. So for now, we're going in. I think it would make more sense for it to be Act 2. Because right here, you're just trying to get in. This one can take a while. So if you're trying to get time bonus, good luck. I was trying to avoid that, but instead I actually jumped right into it. Silly me. I will say the Mecha Knuckles boss fight was a breath of fresh air compared to the fight in underwater. I'm probably gonna have time for one more character in this game to stream for tonight, and then do the other two on a different night. So if I'm gonna do another character tonight, it's gonna be Knuckles. But we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Like, I didn't even reach any checkpoint. I don't even know if there's checkpoints in this act. But I don't have to get the Chaos Emeralds again after I'm done getting them with Sonic. I just have to beat the game with the other characters on their own. And then after that, there'll be one final stage. And then you'll get the true ending. Like, at least Sonic Advance 2 is better about it. But Amy is a hidden character in that game because they introduced Cream the Rabbit. And Advance 3, I'm just gonna do Sonic and Tails. Because Sonic has to have a partner. No, you could play the game without using Sonic, but you use two other characters. Like you could do have Cream the Rabbit with Tails, Cream the Rabbit with Knuckles, Amy with Tails, or whatever. You can do whatever combination of the characters that you're given. Yeah, we're not going that way. I guess I do have to go this way. This stage is fucking confusing. Because it's you trying to get into this building. Like, I feel like I'm going in circles because I don't know where I'm supposed to go. If there's supposed to be a straightforward path, it doesn't really feel like it. Use the trampoline to go up. And we're back here. I remember spending way too much time on this stage trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. I have 40 rings. Or at least we're making progress in the stage. Oh yeah, I remember. The rest of that stage gets cut off. You know what? Screw that box. Let's just go. I just want to finish the stage. I do want to get the. Oh, I thought that was the invincibility. No, that was just a random ring box. I do like that gimmick though. I kind of wish they brought it back in like later games. No, I want to keep that. We gotta move. Oof. Maybe getting that was a bad idea. But this isn't. I knew I was gonna fucking lose my rings. I knew I was gonna lose my rings. I'm running out of time, so I can't waste time here. I hope I'm close to the end of the stage. Ow! Oh, we're back here. I forgot. I forgot to make a save state, like, further ahead. I'll make one here. It would have sucked if they would have put the special stage spring in this stage. Want to finish the stage. If I could finish the stage, that would be excellent. Now, where's the ring? Well, I got them. All right. That's the check. Those are the checkpoints for this stage. Yeah, it's gonna suck having to go through these stages again with the other characters, but I'm gonna have to do it. We got anti-gravity. We lost gravity. Of course. I shouldn't really be surprised at anything. I don't want to get up there. There we go. Wow, that was it. Okay, now I gotta look for the spring. It's in this act. We gotta find it. Hopefully it's not that hard to find. Let's try to do it. Oh, fuck off. Ah. Hey Blake, good to see you. It's been going. Just trying to get through this game. I'm trying to find the last special stage. But the thing is, I have to beat the game with all the characters. You seen somebody stream this for a race? Ooh. Act 1 of this stage is terrible for a race. That was a long time ago? Oh, damn. Put on John as it was one of his races that he did. Yeah, like, I do remember, like, seeing them do it. Ah, fuck. Am I going the right way? I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Gotta see if I can find the special stage spring. We'll try again. Let's hope I don't mess it up, because this one's a tricky one. We'll get on this platform. Fuck off. Let's hope I'll get the last one soon enough. Come on. I gotta be extra careful here. Did not mean to do that. There it is. The last one. 100 rings. Now, this is gonna be tough. It's gonna be tricky. Fuck. I don't want to miss that, and I don't want to get hit either. 100 rings, so let's try again. Fucking hell, man. There's a way to do it. I have to find a way to get in there. I think I have to do it in the middle. Because that should be like 15 to 20 rings instant. Oh. Got it. I'll take it. I'll take it. At least I got it. Now we just need how many we need? 200? I knew it. Because if they wanted me to get 100 before, now they want me to get 200. Oh, another one of those. I hate when they do this. But we gotta do it. That's how to do it. Fall right into it then. All right, we got it already. The last emerald.
You win.
Woo! Yep. The last emerald. So now we just gotta finish the stage normally. Doesn't matter how far we go in the stage as long as we get there. So now I have nothing else to worry about. Except not dying. I actually saw the amount of rings I had. Just spikes. At least I got my ring there. Oh, we're at the boss.
Fighters ready. Engage. Fighters ready. Engage.
Gotta retain the ring that I have. Oh, fuck. This is why I want to retain my ring.
Fighters ready. Engage.
That's the hard part. Got him. It's not over yet, though. It's not over yet. X Zone. Oh, look. It's the Sonic 1 boss with the Sonic 1 boss theme. Basically, Green Hill Zone. There we go. But wait, there's more. It's the Sonic 2 boss. I was not. It does. I honestly, to be honest, if they would have chosen a different Sonic 2 boss, the one I thought they would have went with was the one from Metropolis Zone, where it summons like those eggs that turn into those fake Robotniks.
Fighters ready. Engage.
I want to try to get as many hits in as possible. That music. Six. Got him. There we go. Ending number 1.
You win.
The guy who finished last in the race, he was the only one in the group that beat it on his first try. Oh, wow. Now we gotta do this again with Tails, Knuckles, and Amy in order to get the true ending. The question is, who should I go with this time? Do I want to go with Tails, Knuckles, or Amy? You know what? Let me get the wheel of names. We'll do it that way. We'll let the wheel decide. All right, let me make a new wheel. Let's see, open. Oh, right, I gotta log in because I haven't been on this website in a while. So let me just log in real quick. All right, well, new wheel. All right, so let's see, Tails, Knuckles, Amy. Yeah, we'll do the wheel. We gotta do all three of them. So I'm only gonna do one of these characters tonight, and then we're gonna do the other two on a different night. And then we do the true ending right after that. My hair is so blue, I have to. My hair is so blue, you have to shave it. All right, give me 1 second. I gotta figure out how I want to handle this. There we go. All right, let me just hide this. Alright, so let's get the wheel ready. Alright, because I gotta do that. Alright. So which one's it gonna be? Is it gonna be Tails, Knuckles, or Amy? And I colored them appropriately just because of the fact that, obviously, you gotta color code the characters. So, let's see who's it gonna be. Tails. Alright, so we're gonna do Tails tonight. But what we'll do is, when I'm done with Tails' playthrough, we'll spin the wheel and then we'll figure out who we'll start with next time. So we'll do Tails now. All right, let me just hide this. All right, cool. So we're gonna use Tails. Personally, I was kind of hoping for Knuckles, but the problem with Knuckles is his jump is terrible. So, I just finished the stages. I don't need to get the emeralds. Like, the only emeralds you would need to get are whatever you missed. I'll find time, like, next week to do the other two characters. There is a mode in this game where you can play as Sonic and Tails, but it only counts as being in the game with Sonic. There we go. So I don't have to worry about the special stages anymore. As long as I have all seven emeralds collected, it doesn't matter what else I do. I just gotta beat the game with all 4 characters. We got all the emeralds with Sonic. And I'm beating the game with Sonic, so now we gotta get through this with Tails. You were hoping for me doing Amy. I was personally hoping for Knuckles, but not on that. It's too high, and you can't do the tail whip in the air. I was still able to get the ring good. Oh my god, I got him.
You win.
I looked up Sonic Advance 2, and it does not, like, because I think I mentioned it earlier in the stream, but it does not require me to beat the game with all the characters to get the true ending. But I think it does require me to do that to get Amy, I think? I don't know. I gotta figure that out. It's been a while since I played Sonic Advance 2. I used to play this game a lot, like, when I used to take a school bus to go to school or go home. And this got me through a lot of bus rides. This game, Advance 2, like, this game Advance 2, like, the Pokemon games. I even played Mega Man and Bass on the Game Boy Advance with the fucking screen crunch. Pretty much any Game Boy Advance game that I had back then, like WarioWare, the first Mario and Luigi, but there's one big Game Boy Advance game I still have yet to do that I almost did, but technical difficulties prevented me from doing it. One Game Boy Advance game in particular. No, I did. I never beat the remake of it. It's Partners in Time that I've never beaten, Ice Pick, or anything after that up until Brothership. I just never streamed Mario and Luigi. But Partners in Time I have never beaten. That's the one that I kind of gave up on because I wasn't really the biggest fan of the boss battles. It kind of felt drawn out. Then again, like, my issue with Brothership is the pacing. Although the ending is amazing, though. Better get the European version, we'll see. Oh, give me 1 second real quick. Sorry about that. I thought my mom went to bed, but I guess she just went to the bathroom or something. She was asking me a question. Yeah, they did patch the European. Yeah, because I know that sometimes they do patch the European versions of the game. So like we're stuck with certain versions of it, but then like European gets better versions of games. No. Just, it's shared. So if you get it with, if you get them all with Sonic, then you have them all with everybody. You just have to beat the game with everybody. Give me 1 second. Sorry again, it's just that my mom was just coming in the room. Mainly because of the fact that she was just asking me a question. Anyway, but yeah, getting the Chaos Emeralds with just Sonic was enough for me. And not only that, but it's also just enough, period, because I looked it up, the requirements. Yeah, I'm definitely saving Knuckles and Amy for another stream. Gonna do Tails tonight and that's it. Since I already did Sonic. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream them. I know it's Saturday, I normally don't stream Saturdays. But since I didn't stream on Monday, if I decide to stream tomorrow, I'm just gonna do more Batman to make up for not doing it on Monday. Like, I started it Wednesday, but I'll figure it out. It's either that or I'll probably do like something else. I could do this and do the other two characters. Or I could finish Elliot. One second. For a second, I thought I had a phone call. Anyway, let's move. Ow. I do wonder who people think is the best character in this game. Because I do like Knuckles a lot. It's just his jump is not the greatest. Ow. Yeah, I think this boss fight was better with Sonic than it was with Tails for me. Got him. There we go. That's another one. I just want to check something out. I know I did this already with Sonic, but like I just want to make sure that like you don't have to do the emeralds again. I'm just checking just for clarification's sake. But this was easier to get to with Tails than it was with Sonic. That's why I'm checking right now, even though I'm pretty certain that you don't need to do this again if you already got them. Yeah, let's just see it. Oops. Okay, now let's see. Let's just make sure. Like it shows the animation. Because I remember that you... Yep, there we go. So okay, so that answers everything. I do not have to do this again. Unless you want to get some extra continues. So, if you didn't know, now you know. I mean, you did kind of... Oh, I was like, you know what? I'm right there. Might as well just check it. And yeah. As long as you got the emeralds with any of the characters, you're good. That's really what matters. I still have the electric shield even underwater. And yeah, Tails can still swim in the water. Like he could in Sonic 3. Yeah, I don't remember which one it would be either. You'd think it would. You honestly think it would have. And it should have. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. I mean, not that I'm complaining, considering the fact that it's nice just to get more rings, but still, like, in terms of logic, yeah. Nice. I gotta remember that sometimes you'll never know where, like, those spikes will pop up. Ah, fuck. Got it. Ah, fucking spikes. This should lead me to the boss. At least with Tails, I could fly into the air just to not drown. Ow. No, that will not work. I barely fucking missed that. Wow. Gotta get in the air. Get the ring, get the ring. This fight is actually a little bit harder with Tails than it is with Sonic. The only difference is that like Tails at least can fly into the air to stop himself from drowning. Oh wow, I was actually surprised I was able to hit that. Got him. Let's go. No more ocean. No more ice ocean.
You win.
And now, next stage. All right. Let's take the checkpoints. No, I don't think I'll be able to reach. I don't think I'll be able to get up there like that. Let's go up. Come on. I think maybe I'm supposed to go down. Yep, right there. Woo! I'm actually considering on getting myself a tablet for drawing, because I really want to start doing more. I want to start getting back into actually doing some art besides graphic art. Would also like to use that as a way to make some money out of it. But even if I were to make money doing art, it would always be a side hustle for me, because I still want a full-time job. And I also want to build up an art portfolio. Because I want to make stuff for whatever people want. Profile pictures, backgrounds. But then that means I'm more likely going to be focusing on making my own art for myself, which is what I would like to do. Go up. Oh, wait. I forgot. That's his fucking special stage. Let's just get out of here. There is a track that you'll rarely hear unless like you fail the special stages. I came here by accident, so I was just trying to find a way through the stage, but like I honestly did not mean to do that. And boss time. There we go.
You win.
Now we're about to do stage 6. This stage is probably the worst stage in the game. Mainly because of the way they formatted it. I see what they were going for, but I think it sucks. Act 2 is better though. Let's go. I do wonder how many extra lives we have, because it only goes up to 9, but obviously have more than that. That one had 5 rings. Get the lightning shield. There we go. This is a checkpoint. Like, the stage is not bad if you're using tails, but still kind of sucks. Let's get out of here. All right. Oh yeah, this part. Oh, fuck. We're getting closer to the end of the stage. We got it. Act 1. Now we just gotta do Act 2, and then we have a boss fight after that, and we're done. Ow. Oh. All those rings gone, except for a few of them. And boss time.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Okay, so the tail whip doesn't work on this fight. Got it. We just got one more stage. Let's do it. X Zone. Let's go. We did it. And now we go for the big one.
Fighters ready. Engage.
As long as I have my rings.
Fighters ready. Engage.
All right. I haven't seen him do those. Oh, his powers are different now.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Ah.
Fighters ready. Engage.
He's pissed. Got him. There we go. Now I'd be thinking of Tails. We'll save Knuckles and Amy for another night. But what I'll do is I'll spin the wheel to see which one I'm gonna beat the game with next time. Like who will I start with in the next stream? There we go. Yeah. I can't skip this. So I'll just speed it through with the tab button. But yeah, still a really good game, but we still have 2 more characters and then the true ending. All right. That's gonna do it for tonight. Let me quickly get the wheel back up so that we could see which character we'll do next time. Let me go ahead and get the wheel of names ready. All right. So what we'll do is we're gonna get Tails out of there. So this we already did it with him. All right. Knuckles is red. All right. So let's spin the wheel. All right. That means that we're going to start off with Knuckles next time. Which means that the next time that I stream this game, we'll do Knuckles first, and then we're going to do Amy, and then we do the true ending. So that will be the plan the next time that I stream this game. All right, so on Sunday, we're going to do Pac-Man World 2 Repack, where I'm going to start the game up and see how that's going to be. But other than that, that's it. Let's find somebody to raid. But thanks to everybody that tuned in tonight. We'll find out who will be my raid target for tonight. Oh, we're going to raid G to the next level. They're doing a charity stream. They're playing the Rocket Knight series for charity. So we're going to go send the raid over to G to the next level. And I'll see you guys next time for Pac-Man World 2 Repack. So make sure to take care of yourselves. Be awesome. Stay awesome. Tell your loved ones you love them. Check them as always. May you all fight for everlasting peace. I'll see you guys next time. And remember, be kind, rewind, and y'all take care, everybody. I'll see you on Sunday.
Shh.